People are raising their requirements for life quality, especially in home design. As China develops rapidly in recent years, people not only want comfort, but also personalized customization. Improved indoor effect and reduced deviation between home design and actual situation have become significant research topics. Scientists from WIMI Hologram Academy of WIMI Hologram Cloud discussed how to provide new ideas for interior home design based on virtual reality technology of computer animation and a more intuitive view of the desired effective interior home design. With the help of computer 3D virtual animation, the corresponding 3D model is built. In the virtual reality of home design, users can use the simulation of the virtual interior design system to get an intuitive understanding of the interior of the home and all kinds of decorations and furnishings. In this case, it is more convenient for users to design their houses, thus further enhancing the quality and optimizing the effect. By combining VIML with the corresponding programming scripts, we can build a realistic and practical virtual reality scene for users, which can avoid the dilemma of designing a home by visiting the sample and depending on users' imagination. The VIML language, based on Web 3D technology, is used to design a framework for interior home design based on virtual reality computer animation technology, and to improve the corresponding interactive functions to help people realize a more convenient and efficient design. At present, when people furnish their new houses, they mainly rely on their imagination to decide the layout of the house and the residential demands, and they are not clear about the specific arrangement of the house space. Usually, customers and home design practitioners use plans to design the house, and the customer refers to similar effect drawings and some real pictures. Although some home design companies will provide customers with the corresponding 3D animation, it is still hard for customers to get an intuitive understanding of the design. Often, in the process of home design, the results differ greatly from the customer's expectations. At the same time, to help customers better understand the design, real estate developers will provide reference for customers by setting up model homes. However, this is a waste of labor and money, and its types and quantities are limited, which is difficult to meet various needs. Combining computer animation with virtual reality technology for interior home design not only saves resources, but also better meets the diverse needs of customers, which is the main trend in future research. Through the analysis of the actual user needs, the virtual reality home design based on VIML should specifically achieve the following three functions. Users' personalized needs should be met in the best possibility. Users should be able to query the specific information and quality of various types of furniture and furnishings through the virtual reality home design system, and to make modifications to home design, such as style, color, furniture, etc. Users should be able to not only have an overall view of the interior home design effect through the design system, but also be able to move freely in various locations in the room and make virtual interaction. And they should be able to discriminate functions of each part of the room at first sight. Users should be able to intuitively and quickly understand the corresponding spatial scale, functional partitioning and traffic flow, etc., and have a relatively accurate grasp of the overall effect of the decoration when using the system. At the same time, users can give suggestions for personalized improvements based on their actual feelings, so that the design can be further improved before actual operation. Through the demand analysis of virtual reality interior home design based on VIML, the corresponding home design process is summarized. Interior home design based on virtual reality computer animation technology is different from traditional interior modeling. In this system, the design model of all furniture should be as detailed as possible, while strictly following the actual dimensions of the drawings. The modeling includes the overall appearance and the internal structure of the furniture. At the same time, the corresponding interactive operations should be added to facilitate users to have a complete roaming experience. The main objects for the scene model building are shoe cabinets, closets, cabinets, wall cabinets, windows, doors and other kinds of furniture. For these furniture, independent max files should be made, and the corresponding WIL files should be generated to achieve more convenient modular operation and optimize the interaction in the virtual scene. To ensure a more realistic virtual scene, the real-time rendering of the virtual scene system is required, usually at 12 frames per second or up. Therefore, in the process of model construction, the model should neither be very rough nor too fine, but should be reasonably considered according to practical requirements. Specifically, It should be built as far as possible through the form of polygon modeling, to ensure that users' requirements are met in the most and avoid unnecessary waste. The design should reflect the details of the interior home and reduce the number of corresponding surfaces. In the virtual reality interior home design system, the scene integration mainly includes lighting, viewpoint and model design. Among them, the model design is the key. At the same time, the corresponding files of windows, doors and furniture should be independent and follow certain steps when integrating. In the plan, each furniture or door can be recognized as a mass point, and its spatial location coordinates are xn, yn, zn, and the corresponding VIML coordinates are xn, yn, zn. By combining the principles of the world coordinate system corresponding to VIML, then, the inline node and transform node are used to combine the interior furniture according to the given location coordinates to build up the corresponding main scene. In this process, the interactive operations such as drawer pushing and pulling, cabinet door opening and closing should be encapsulated in the corresponding independent WIL files. After the main scene is integrated, the position of the viewpoint corresponding to some of the scenes that the user may use should be defined by position, and the orientation of the camera viewpoint is defined by orientation. In VIML, although multiple viewpoints can be defined, there is only one current observation viewpoint. At the same time, it is possible to switch freely between viewpoints. When users roam the interior space through the virtual reality system, we want them to feel the actual space of the room and also have a further detailed understanding of the interior home. By roaming through the virtual space, users can modify and adjust the style of the home and the position of the furniture in real time according to their own feelings, so as to achieve the interior design effect that meets their needs. This function needs to be achieved through a well-performing system. Specifically, the interactive functions include the modification of different styles of furniture, its placement and the information checking. In VIML, the placement of furniture is achieved by using the extension node transform 2D. The nodes are rotated and geometrically panned. Switch node is used to change the style of the furniture, and it is used to record the rotation, translation and parameters modification made by the user through obtaining the operation data, and then it is input to the database to make the corrections of the home design. VIML needs to provide the corresponding interactive functions and give comfortable animations when users interact with virtual reality. This is what makes VIML relatively attractive among other systems. A variety of interpolators and their corresponding time sensors are used to control the integrated scenes to make the corresponding VIML animations. Specifically, in VIML animation, the time sensor is defined as a clock generator, whose main role is to control various time parameters such as interval, end time, and start time, and then interpolators are used to define the expected key of the nodes generated by various animations. In general, the user's definition of the animation is generated by the system using linear interpolation. In this paper, computer animation is applied as the basis for designing interior homes, and realize 3D modeling with the help of VIML language to achieve highly restored interior home design effects. We can see that this is simple and convenient. The cost is sensible, and is conducive to practical applications. The system can adjust the parameters and position of various home furnishings in the home design, so as to provide actual space arrangement effect. At the same time, the comprehensive interactive functions also provide greater convenience for users to carry out better home design.